I'm here to share with you my boss life. Today I'm going to talk about public transportation in South Korea during Chuseok, which is one of the busiest holiday seasons in South Korea, and traveling can be a major headache. Like, it can get pretty crazy. There are many places that you can travel to during Chuseok. There are many festivals and different events that are happening during Chuseok. So let's go ahead and talk about train tickets. This year, when I planned for my Chuseok trip, I bought my train ticket, I think about a month in advance. Prior years, I waited till like last minute, and during like the week of Chuseok, they have like the tickets on sale during certain days, and then they withhold some tickets, and then they come back and say, oh yeah, we do have some seats. It's just a headache. So if it is possible for you to purchase your train tickets far in advance, I would highly recommend it. Another thing is, if you're driving or you think about driving or taking the bus or anything, also take in consideration that the traffic is going to be horrendous, guys. The traffic will probably put you back an hour to 2 to 3, 4 hours behind schedule. Also keep that in mind when you're deciding whether to take a bus or a train. Train, obviously, there's no traffic, but those tickets do sell out very quickly as well. All right, now, let's talk about apps that you can use that will help you purchase these tickets easily and also help you get around the city or the area that you are going to be in. So the first application that I'm going to talk to you about are map applications, or like maps that you can find on the internet as well. So the most popular one that people use in Korea, because it's a Korean map, is Naver. Naver Maps you can find online, or you can download the app. Naver Maps is probably a really accurate map when using it within Korea. Another map that you can use, which I'm sure a lot of people use back in the States or around the world, is Google Maps. Google Maps is very useful. It gives you pretty accurate GPS directions. Another app that I have just recently started using is Kakao Maps. The Kakao Maps app I found to be very useful. So on Kakao Maps, you do have to put the location in Korean. I think if you put it in English, it probably won't find it. I've tried it in English and I haven't been able to find the addresses. So if you have the Korean address, then you can put it into Kakao Maps and it'll show you all the different ways you can get there. So it'll give you driving directions, so it will do like a navigation for you if you have a car and you're just driving. It will give you public transportations, which include bus, subway, and also a taxi. It also gives you a estimate about how much it will cost in a taxi to get to your destination. It also gives you bus times in the Kakao app. So like in the Kakao Map app. So if you have the location and you choose the directions, it gives you the list of the different steps to get to your destination. And if there's a bus, then you can click on the time, and it will give you a list of the buses, and it will also give you their time when the next bus comes. So it's so useful. I love using my Kakao Maps. I used to use Google, but I switched over to Kakao Maps. Kakao Maps also gives you walking directions, like legit walking directions where it follows the road, and not like sometimes Google Maps, it just kind of cuts through the buildings and it just gives you like this straight line direction to your destination. The Kakao Maps gives you roads to follow, and it also tells you how many calories you can burn, guys. It is pretty cool. So Kakao Maps, I would highly recommend this app out of all the other 3 apps, the Google Maps and the Naver Map. I would definitely recommend the Kakao Map. Other very useful like local public transportation apps that you can use are bus apps. Every city will have their own bus app, and every city's bus app will be different. There are some apps that are all in Korean. There are some apps that are in English as well. But if you download the Kakao Bus app, the Kakao Bus app gives you bus information for all over Korea, as far as I know. Everywhere I've traveled in Korea, I was able to use this Kakao Bus app. So what you can also do, there's nearby bus stops button in the Kakao Bus app. You can click that and you can find the closest bus stop to you, and it'll gives you the buses that are at that bus stop. But like I said, Kakao Maps also has the bus information in that app as well. Another great app that you should use if you're trying to take a taxi is Kakao Taxi. Kakao just came out with all these like public transportation apps, which is amazing. So Kakao Taxi Most taxis, if not all taxis, are using the Kakao Taxi app, and you can it uses GPS. You can put in where your location is and then your destination, and then call for a taxi, and a nearby taxi will come to you. You can follow the taxi on your map and see where they are and how long it's going to take for them to get there. Usually they will call you and verify your location, and that's it. It's pretty easy to use the Kakao Taxi app. There's another one that you should download, is the Subway app. So there is a Subway app that you can use that is good for Seoul and Daegu and Busan, the major cities where the subways are available. And then it also plans out your route for your destination. It will tell you how long it'll take you to get there, and then which way to go, where to transfer, and things like that. And that app is very useful as well. Now, if you're trying to travel from city to city, another app that is very, very useful is the Korail app. And recently they have provided English services on the Korail app, so you are able to purchase train tickets in English. It is very, very convenient because you don't have to go to the train station itself to purchase a ticket. Alright guys, I just gave you so much information in a really short amount of time. So if you guys have any questions, then just please feel free to contact me either on this YouTube channel in the comments down below, or you can switch over to my channel and check out my Chuseok videos that I took during this year's Chuseok. We had so much fun, guys. We had so much delicious food. We went to the beach. We just hung out and was lazy, and we just talked. It was a great time. So if you guys are interested on what I did for my Chuseok, then go over to my channel, Bossed Life, BOSTLIFE, and check out my Boss Life. And then if you have any questions about any of the apps, again, you can, like I said, comment here, or you can go over and comment on my channel as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a lot of information. I really hope that you guys are able to use these apps and get around and travel within Korea a lot easier. Alright, well, that's it for this video. Please stay tuned for my future videos, guys. Boss Life out.